Thank you all so much for stopping by today. Today is a nice overcast day. It has been hot here in Georgia, zone 8A. But let me tell y'all why I'm out here today. I want to take you all along with me because every time I open my patio door, there are a bunch of birds that are like scattering and flying away from the garden. And I'm telling you all, I already know why. Now, y'all put it in the comments because I know a lot of people like to pick their tomatoes when they're starting to blush over for many reasons. And I get it too. Sometimes I do that, but then sometimes I like to let them stay on the vine a little while longer. To me, that intenses the flavor. And I can notice a difference, but it doesn't take away from anything, however you want to do it. But I said today we are going to harvest some tomatoes. Now, some of them I'm probably going to freeze because we've been trying to process the cucumbers, we've been canning pickles, we've been making quick refrigerator pickles. And then, as I shared with you before, one of the things that we're going to do with the pickling cucumbers is we're gonna ferment some pickles as well. I'm just looking at this bee right here. I'm not sure why he's just like on the tendril. Maybe he's doing something. I have nothing, that's not my business. But let me show you some of the tomatoes that we're gonna harvest today. We've got canning tomatoes, we have slicing tomatoes, and then we also have like the cherry or the salad tomatoes. One of the new ones that I'm growing this season, I think it's called Sunrise Bumblebee. Really pretty color right here. And then we have some on the patio that we've grown. Let's walk down here because we have some of these I started from seeds, some of these are transplants. These are just like quick tomatoes right here. I had some extras, and so I'm just gonna harvest all that is red, whether deep red, whether a blush red. I am gonna leave this one on, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna leave that one on, but be sure to stick to the end because I want to share with you what we harvest. I know just looking at all of the tomatoes is going to be a beautiful harvest that we're going to have. And I thought about it, y'all. I was going to do a second sowing of tomatoes, but we're in mid-July now. I am gonna do one more sowing of our basil because I've been harvesting a lot of that, eating it fresh, but I always like to plant enough basil to carry me through the winter months. And we make pesto with it, and then we also just make like the basil and olive oil like ice cubes, and so we'll pull that out throughout the winter months. And so I know I'm going to sow more of those, and I'm going to do one more round of the quick cucumbers where it takes about 50 days because this particular one, the Sweet Success, I could tell it's getting tired, and we've harvested so many off of those, so we're going to do one more of those. But I'm going to start getting ready for our fall garden. I cannot believe we're already into July, y'all, going into August, really going into August, and time is waiting. It's not waiting on anybody. So let me go ahead, let me get everything prepped. Again, stay till the end, and we're going to share with you what we harvest. Okay, so we still still got lots of tomatoes that are growing. And if you all remember, when I did the garden tour, these are determinate tomatoes. So once they're done putting on all the tomatoes that they're going to put on, then I can come in and pull these up. But I am somebody who's going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. So we've been harvesting tomatoes like all season since they've been ripe. But it's amazing how one seed or one plant can give you so many tomatoes. But when you grow, you have to switch your mind to not all of them are going to be perfect. So I put some to the side to show you that, you know, some pest tag start digging holes in them. Like, everything is not as it seems. So we had a few of those, and then a few in the house as well. I have got to get more clips to clip these back. This is the Sunrise Bumblebee. This is the indeterminate one, but this is the one where I didn't train it while it was young. And so this is what I get. This is a lesson. Stop saying what you're gonna do and do it. So we got all of the tomatoes that we're going to harvest for now. And again, we got slicing tomatoes, we got cherry tomatoes, we have like paste tomatoes, and I'll try to link that video where we talked about each one. But we also still got a lot of tomatoes left. What I wanted to share with you is some of the tomatoes. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them. This was some of them, the leaf-footed bugs got a hold of them, and they just didn't look good to me. I'll show you right here. These just don't look appealing, and the leaf-footed bugs kind of got a hold of them. I know some people are like they're totally fine, but we have a lot of tomatoes. Plus, I'm going to be giving some away to some of our neighbors, our family, our friends. So when I give things away, y'all, I want them to be at its best, because I want you to experience what freshness tastes like, and hopefully that'll encourage you to ask me some questions so that you could also like get into growing into your space. So that's another reason why I do that. When I give them away to family and friends, I'm giving you like the best quality. Like, I'll keep the ones that, you know, are bruised or not as pretty, and I'll keep them for me. But I want you to have that experience. So let me show you what we harvested. And then y'all be sure you hit the subscribe button. See, I'm looking over here at a leaf-footed bug. I don't know if y'all can see them right here. I don't have my gloves on, and I had to go back in and get my gloves. I don't know. I saw a mosquito in the house. I don't know if it was the mosquito or if it was something that I rub. Because when I was pulling some of the tomatoes, I don't know if that was pollen or not. Something was on my hand, and I put it on the side of my face. And so like the whole bottom right side is hot. It's like itching. So anyway, let me show you what we were able to harvest from this tomato harvest. So I'm gonna move my flowers out the way. I just saw that they were pretty, so I was like, you know what? Let me cut some flowers to put in the kitchen, although the pollinators were not very happy. Again, it was a couple as I was going through, I took out of the bunch here, but these are the tomatoes that we just harvested. And this is a beautiful harvest. Y'all can see a lot of them are red, but some of them I went ahead, I'm like, let me just go ahead and take them out. Some of the ones, they're still blush, they're still good, but I have some more that are a little bit more red. In here we have cherry tomatoes, the bumblebee, sunrise tomatoes, and then a few of the sun gold that are starting to ripen. Those are also an indeterminate tomato. But again, we're going to use these, we're going to preserve these, and we're also going to give some away, because I have a lot of tomatoes coming in right now, and I'm not complaining. I'm so grateful for them. If I have to just freeze them until I'm ready for them, that's what we'll have to do, because I know when December and January comes, I am going to be wanting the taste of a fresh homegrown tomato, and that's what this is all about. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while we harvest some of our tomatoes. This is one task that I had on my to-do list that is now done, and y'all be sure you hit the subscribe button, because over the next few weeks there are going to be a lot of things that are ripening. Our peppers are starting to change colors, and our herbs are coming along. But I want to take you all throughout the next few weeks with me so you could see what I'm doing in the garden and how I'm making changes. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll talk again soon. Bye, y'all.